listening to S Baker Media Group TV. I am your host, Mecca Global. First of all, give them a breakdown of your name. It's an interesting name. Let's just start right from there.
Alright, cool. Well, the breakdown for my name first, it started off as K.R.I.T. And a lot of people couldn't pronounce that at all. So my cousin like, yo, you need to shorten your name down. So I came up with K.R.I.T. But I was like, all right, what does K.R.I.T. mean? So I took a whole day and I came up with King Remember the Time. And that was a way for me to say that I'm gonna be a king of my lane. Also, it's a name that I always have to live up to. It. I can never become comfortable. I always have to keep working to become better. You know, I'm from Meridian, Mississippi, 300 block, all day, every day. You know what I'm saying?
He got a soulful soundtrack to his music. You got big names endorsing you. Cats like Ninth Wonder.
David Banner.
Exactly.
Bun B is the homie. Yeah, Bun B is definitely the homie. You also got like Devin the Dude jumped on the record, Molten Stars. Like at the end of the day, like legends, you know what I'm saying, that really respect what's going on, man. And I just feel blessed to be in this position. Not that I deserve to be in this position, but like blessed, you feel me?
And there was a song I was listening to, and you mentioned something about Grandma Lenny.
Yeah.
And you could tell that he come from one of those. Explain to them why it was important to kind of keep the soul at the base of your music.
I mean, at the end of the day, I got a lot of morals. You know, my grandmother really, like from 13 to 21, really kind of helped raise me and really show like this is what you need to be. This is how you need to be. Treat people how you want to be treated, kind of aspect. And I try to incorporate that in my music because it helped me so much as an individual, as a child, knowing right from wrong. And I feel like I owe her to put what she said in my music and to pay homage, you feel me? Because that's one of my biggest supporters, and that's definitely the person that really inspired me the most.
You can hear responsibility in that record, and that's exactly what came across, like you was on your grown man ish right there. Yeah. But also, there was a hometown hero in studio, and the live bands. I heard I always hear a lot of drums and everything that I heard. Mm-hmm. Do you like the drums? Was it a specific, okay, let's say I don't always put live bands, or did you?
That was a blessing though. Like we flew out to San Francisco and I got to work with a band called K.R.I.T.
Yeah.
And when I recorded Hometown Hero again, I was in my room, I made the beat, and I did the song with no idea that a live band would be able to recover the record, you know? And so it was amazing that I could put out music and people feel it so much that they want to do their own renditions of it. And to have a band do it like K.R.I.T. and Reagan re-sing the lyrics that I have to credit Adele to as well, because it was originally her song I sampled, Hometown Glory. It was amazing.
It was amazing, and I like it. Also, another one I like, Never Go Back, yours truly.
Yeah.
What's the story behind that?
Man, what Never Go Back is like me reminiscing on just my childhood. Kind of talking about things that when you was a child that you remember that you really, it was like, oh, it was small back then, but now you're like, man, I remember when I did this, when talking on the phone to a female you just met was just super innocent, or when you was on the school bus just waiting to get to class and you draw your name on that and do an autograph. Like, these are things that I think people forget about, and you know, I just wanted to bring it out when I played with G.I. Joes and shit on my grandmother's floor, and she be cooking and she be like, all right, it's time to eat, and I was like 7 or 8. Like, man, it's important that we go back to that and remember where we came from. That's one of those records.
That's dope. Tell me about the relay sessions. Like, what is that?
Man, it was crazy. I met them. Like, I only got to spend 2 days really out in San Francisco. You know, thanks to yours truly, Will. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. And we got to record in Herbie Hancock's studio. And K.R.I.T, I met them, and Reagan, I met her, and we all. It was just easy because they knew the music. Like, and they played it flawlessly, and it was easy. It kind of shocked me at first. I was like, damn, I'm in San Francisco, and these people that never met me before have covered and redid all these songs already and really practiced. And so we got there, man, it was all love. It was like being around my family. Actually, we laughed, we joked, and it was a real good connection.
Tell me about the 60-second Rocksmith Camp Freestyle. And also, they dubbed Big K.R.I.T, as one of the best mixtape records in 2010. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. Like, you know what I'm saying, to be recognized as
so early.
Yeah, it's like, whoa. But at the same time, Cripples Hill was my last hurrah, but it exceeded all my expectations. And for all these magazines and for all these blog sites to recognize it as well, it meant a lot to me. It mean like, okay, I can keep going. I can take a deep breath and start over and put out new material. Rocksmith also recognized me was dope because they definitely, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, shooting me clothes and then like, yo, we like your music, man, just keep doing what you're doing is extremely important. It's, I mean, I feel blessed to be in this position.
How was it performing with Wiz Khalifa? What was it, Glass House in Philly?
Oh, crazy. Glass House in Philly was crazy, and also performing Glass House with Wiz and Currency, all three artists at the Best Buy in New York actually was crazy. It was historic for me because I was on the Wake and Bake tour with Wiz, you know what I'm saying, and me and him did it, and I was on Smokes Club too with me and Currency, and me and him did the song, but never had all three of us being on the bill at the same time. That was crazy.
Awesome. Thanks for tuning into S. Baker Media Group TV. Make sure you check out Big K.R.I.T. You'll see us toss it to one of his videos in a minute, so just stay tuned.
Young Crizzle, Big K.R.I.T, coast to coast. Some days are better than most.